Hi fellow 1/6 scale figure collectors, I'm back again with another filler video. A couple more Hot Toys figures in a little bit of a pose. We have two computer game characters. We have Ezio from Assassin's Creed and obviously Chris Redfield, BSAA version from Resident Evil 5. Two figures that a lot of people passed on. I think it's mainly because a lot of people who collect Hot Toys figures tend to go for the movie characters rather than the games characters. I am considering selling these guys off because I want to stick mainly to movie characters. It's a bit of a hard decision to make though, because they are two superb figures. Here we have Chris Redfield in all his muscled glory. Very simple pose. It's really difficult to pose this guy, mainly due to the fact of his body, his upper body. As you can see, there's no seams. It's a muscle rubberized body and it's really stiff and really awkward to pose. And as usual, if you keep this bent too extremely for too long, the rubber will rip. So you can't really pose this guy that well. Comes with loads of accessories. I will be purchasing a turntable very soon, so I'll be able to do them a lot better. We had to keep two hands on the camera to stop the shakiness. Really nice figure. And over on this side is Ezio. This one completely different posability wise to Chris Redfield. This one's really easy to pose. Very subtle joints. Get really extreme poses. As you can see, I've got him flying through the air, getting ready to deliver a killing blow. To do this pose, all I've done is, instead of using the stand that came with him, which was a groin mounted stand where the two prongs go in between the legs to hold him up, I've just changed it for the ringed stand holder. So let's put it around his waist to hold him up in the air a bit. So this is another figure I am considering selling. I've got to really have a good think about it. So the thing is, with a lot of really cool Hot Toys figures coming out, they're the ones I'm going to want to show. So it seemed a bit of a waste putting this guy back in his box and just leaving him in his box when someone else can appreciate the figure. Also, I've got to change my car, so I've got to get a little bit of money together, put down a deposit on a car, and selling Hot Toys figures is an ideal way of doing that. But I know that when I sell them, I will regret it. I will miss these figures, which is why I've really got to sit down and weigh up the pros and cons really of having them. I will be selling my old Captain America. He will be going as soon as the new one arrives. So what I will do is I'll do a video on the new Captain America when I get him, and then do a video of him and the old Captain America together like this, and then I'll bung him up on eBay for sale. So what I like about this figure, just notice on the hands here, if it'll focus, he's got little marks on his knuckles. light's a bit bright. Anyway, I'm digressing from what I was saying. So my Captain America will be going up for sale on eBay. Complete with box, no damages, nothing. I'll probably bang them up there for about 150 quid. I've got my Bat Pod on eBay at the moment, The Dark Knight Rises. It was a bit of an impulse buy really. I don't really want it because I can't show it, so that's on there. I believe on £225 is what I put it up for, including its box. But I could be open to offers as long as they're not stupidly low offers. And that item will only be for sale to UK buyers, purely for the fact that it will cost way too much to send it. Some of the quotes I've been getting is £75 upwards for sending it abroad. So there's no way that will be sold abroad unless you're willing to pay those really high prices. So what I'll do now is I'll give a close-up view of these figures. If I see little things on the camera, I'll stop and pick it out. It does come with a load of other weapons, this guy, but the ones I've got him with are the best ones really. If you want to see my review on this figure, check back to some of my previous videos quite a few months ago. There's a more in-depth review of this guy. Another thing that I've got up for sale on eBay, I bought the Millie gun from the Stars version of this figure. I've got the Millie gun up for sale as well on eBay. So if you're interested in one of those, check out my eBay auction site, which is Daz3017. I'll put it in the link below. A closer look at Ezio. It's a shame I can't get the hood to come round. This really is a nice figure, this one. It's without doubt the best Ezio figure out there. NECA have made some really nice smaller versions of this, but if you want this sort of size, then this is the one to go for. It does have articulation in the foot as well. Wiring in the cape, so you can pose it, which is what they should have done with Batman. Maybe on the next Batman film they might do that. So there you go. Just a quick filler video. Videos that I am planning to do very soon is obviously my Captain America and the two captains together, as I mentioned earlier. I've got a board game called Zombicide. I will do a video of that game being played so people can see how it's played. There are a few videos on YouTube on it, but I don't think they're explained very well with the rules, so I'll try and explain that better so people can understand it a bit more. And obviously my Hero Quest adventures I will do. I was going to do it following the actual quests in the Hero Quest book, but I've decided not to do that now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make up my own dungeons and play it with the Hero Quest rules, with a few of my rules thrown in. So they will be coming very soon. Could possibly do them tomorrow. It's just finding the room to set the dungeon up. It takes a lot of time to actually set it all up and get it ready, which is why it's taken me so long to sort of get those videos up. It's just finding the time to do them. If you can hear that music in the background, I don't know if it comes out on this video. It's Evanescence, cool band. There you go, 2 kick-ass figures. This guy is quite expensive now. This one's still relatively cheap. So if you're thinking about getting him, get him. You won't be disappointed. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. It should be coming within the next 24 hours. So not 100% sure what it will be. Could be Zombicide. Could be the Hero Quest. If there's any figures of mine that you want to see again, in like a filler video, any figures side by side, let me know, and I will do one for you. Those figures, whether it be a couple of Predators together or a couple of the superheroes together. Just leave me a comment below and I will endeavour to do one of those videos. So until next time, thanks for looking. Keep collecting.